Hey everyone, ready to have some fun with general knowledge? Let's see how many of these you can get right. I'm Quaish, and welcome to our little brain teaser party today. You know, I was thinking the other day, life is full of little mysteries, isn't it? Like, where does that one sock go? Why do we park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? See? Mysteries. And riddles are just like that. Fun little puzzles that make you go, and then aha! Or sometimes, oh, come on, that was too easy. Or, wait, what? No matter what, they get those brain cells dancing, and who doesn't love a good mental boogie? We've got some classic head scratchers lined up for you today. Nothing too crazy, I promise. This isn't one of those quizzes where you need a PhD in ancient philosophy or know the migratory patterns of the Patagonian toothfish. Nope, these are the kinds of riddles that are just plain fun. The kind you might have heard on the playground or around a campfire. It's all about looking at things a little differently, thinking outside the box, or, in some cases, thinking the box, or what's in it, or what has a neck but no head. You get the idea. It's going to be a good time, so grab a comfy seat, maybe a little snack. I won't judge if it's cookies for breakfast, we've all been there. And let's put on our thinking caps. Are they on? Good and snug? Fantastic. Remember, it's not about getting them all right, though high fives if you do. It's about having a laugh, challenging ourselves a little, and just enjoying a few minutes of playful curiosity. Let's dive into our first riddle. Are you ready? I can't hear you, but I'm going to assume that was a resounding yes. Let's do this. Alright, first one up, get those thinking gears whirring. Here it is. I have a face and have two hands, but no legs. What am I? Take a second, think about it. A face, two hands, no legs. Sounds like a very specific kind of date I once went on. Just kidding, or am I? No, seriously, what could it be? It's something many of us look at multiple times a day, especially when we're running late, which for me is often. Does that help? Or maybe when we're eagerly waiting for something to end or begin? It's a quiet observer, always there. Have you got it? Are you shouting answers at the screen? I hope so. The answer, my friends, is a clock. Yes, a clock. It has a face, you know, with all the numbers on it, or sometimes no numbers if it's one of those super modern, confusing ones. And it has two hands, the hour hand and the minute hand. Some even have a third, the second hand, always in a hurry, that one. But no legs to walk away, which is probably a good thing. Otherwise, imagine trying to find out what time it is while your clock is out for a stroll in the park. Clocks are funny things, aren't they? They can be grandfather clocks, standing all tall and majestic, or tiny little wristwatches, or even the one on your phone that you squint at in the morning. They tell us when it's time for coffee, time for work, time for this video, and most importantly, time for a nap. I love nap time. So did you get it right? 1 point to you if you did, or maybe just a feeling of smug satisfaction, that works too. Let's keep this good energy going and move on to the next riddle. Okay, riddle number 2, coming right at you. This one's a bit of a quirky one. I have a neck, but don't have a head. What am I? A neck, but no head. Sounds a bit like a turtleneck sweater after a really, really bad laundry day, doesn't it? Or maybe one of those fancy giraffes who's forgotten something very important upstairs. Think about things that have a prominent neck feature. What could it be? It's something you might find in your kitchen, or on a picnic, or maybe even washed up on a desert island with a message inside. That last one's a bit dramatic, but hey, it happens in movies. Any guesses bubbling up? Are you picturing it? The suspense, the answer to this neck-centric conundrum is a bottle. Yes, a bottle. You know the part you hold when you pour, or the part the cap screws onto, that's its neck. But alas, no little head to put a tiny hat on, which is a shame, really. Imagine little hats for all your bottles. Ketchup bottle with a sombrero, water bottle with a tiny fedora. I think I'm onto something here, people. This could be big. Bottles are everywhere, aren't they? Holding our water, our soda, our secret potions. Okay, maybe not secret potions unless you're into that. They come in all shapes and sizes, glass, plastic, a trusty companion for hydration or celebration. So, did that one click for you? Were you thinking bottle all along? Or were you stuck on the headless giraffe idea? No judgment, 2 down, a few more to go. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. This is great. Chapter 3. Alright, let's see how you do with this next one. It's a bit poetic, this riddle. I'm taller when I'm young, but become shorter as I grow older. What am I? Now this sounds a bit like me trying to reach the top shelf, but that's a story for another day. Taller when young, shorter when old. What kind of thing goes through that transformation? It's not a person usually, we tend to go the other way and then maybe shrink a tiny bit when we're super old. But this is more dramatic. It brings light, and often a nice smell too. Think about celebrations or romantic dinners, or even when the power goes out and you're suddenly rummaging through drawers. What's that flickering hero that comes to the rescue? Have you got an idea burning bright? The answer, my riddle-solving friends, is a candle, of course. When a candle is brand new, it's all tall and proud, full of potential. And as it burns, doing its job of giving light and ambience, it gets shorter and shorter until it's just a little puddle of wax. A beautiful, melty sacrifice for brightness. It's kind of sweet, isn't it? A candle's life. From a towering beacon to a tiny flame. We use them for birthdays, make a wish, for setting a mood, or just because they look pretty. I love a good scented candle, don't you? Makes the whole room feel cozy. So how are we doing on the scoreboard? Did the candle illuminate the answer for you? I hope so. You guys are smart, I can tell. Let's keep those brainwaves flowing. Chapter 4. Okay, moving right along to riddle number 4. This one might make you look twice. I have an eye but cannot see with it. What am I? An eye but no vision? Sounds like a potato maybe? Potatoes have eyes, right? But this is something a bit more pointed. Ha! A little clue for you there. It's small, often shiny, and can be incredibly helpful, but also a little bit terrifying if you're on the wrong end of it or if you step on it in your bare feet. Ouch! Been there. So, what has an eye that's more of a hole than an eyeball and definitely isn't checking you out? Are you threading the pieces together? The answer is a needle. That's right, a sewing needle. It has that little hole at one end called the eye, which you have to thread through. And let me tell you, threading a needle can sometimes feel like its own Olympic sport, can it? Especially if the lighting isn't great or if you've had too much coffee. The struggle is real, people. But needles are pretty amazing when you think about it. They mend our clothes, help create beautiful embroidery, and basically hold the fabric of our lives together quite literally sometimes. From tiny little sewing needles to big upholstery needles, they're a small tool with a big impact. So, did you see that one coming, or did it poke you by surprise? Either way, you're doing great. Just one more riddle to go. Are you ready for the grand finale? Chapter 5. Alright, this is it. Our fifth and final riddle for today. This one is a little more abstract, a little more thoughtful. Here we go. You can break me, but you cannot touch me. What am I? Ooh, this is a tricky one, isn't it? Something you can break, but it's not physical. You can't hold it in your hand, you can't smash it on the floor. But it can definitely be broken. And when it is, it can be a big deal. It's something you give, and something you keep, or sometimes something you don't keep. Think about words, about commitments, about trust. What invisible thing can shatter? It doesn't make a sound when it breaks, but you can certainly feel it. Are the gears turning? This one requires a little heart thinking as well as head thinking. The answer, my thoughtful friends, is a promise. Yes, a promise. You can't touch a promise, can you? It's not a tangible object, but oh boy, can you break one. And breaking a promise can have real consequences, can it? It affects relationships and trust. Keeping a promise, on the other hand, that's a wonderful thing. It builds bridges, strengthens bonds, pinky promises, solemn vows, or just a simple "I promise I'll be there." These are important. So, this was a bit of a deeper one to end on. Did you get it? It's a powerful concept, isn't it? Well, that's all our riddles for today. You made it through. High five through the screen. You're all brilliant. How many did you get right? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun quizzes. Seriously, I'd love to hear how you did. Were there any that stumped you, or did you breeze through them like a riddle-solving superstar? Maybe one of them made you laugh or think of a funny story. Share it all. I love reading your comments. It's like we're all hanging out, figuring things out together, which is just the best. And who knows, maybe your comment will give someone else an aha moment too. I had so much fun sharing these with you today. Riddles are just such a great way to give your brain a little workout while having a good giggle. It's like mental gymnastics, but you don't even have to change into stretchy pants, though you totally can if you want to. Comfort is key, always. We explored clocks, bottles, candles, needles, and even the abstract world of promises. It's amazing how much curiosity can be packed into a few simple questions, isn't it? I hope it brightened your day a little. Thank you so much for joining me, for playing along, and for being your wonderful, curious selves. Don't forget to hit that like button if you had a good time, and definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on our next adventure together. We've always got something fun brewing here. Until next time, keep smiling, keep thinking, and keep being kind to one another. Bye for now, everyone. See you real soon.